Hey, so I had a 6 a.m. email. I don't even know what you want to call it. Because I was asleep when I got the email from Janine, my nurse, my RN, my provider for these peptides. And so I was half asleep when I read it. And then when I started reading some things just started clicking in my head. And I'm like, oh, let's start talking. So guess what? Y'all about to see all them damn emails because I learned a hell of a lot, and even more so, it makes me proud that I made the decision to go with Janine at Liquid Lounge. So grab your coffee or whatever you're sipping this morning, and let's go through this email because it's good. Let's go.
Okay, so I'm awake and getting my day started. So let's go ahead and read this email chain that had me going. So starts out update on your peptide plan, and this is from Janine, the RN that works with me. Hi, Tangela. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to personally reach out with an update regarding your peptide plan after careful review and consideration. When it comes to AOD 9604, there are many mixed views and misconceptions surrounding growth factor and related peptides. I'm sorry, surrounding growth factor related peptides. Oh, I said it right. While AOD 9604 is generally believed to have less impact on IGF 1 compared to traditional growth hormone therapies, I feel it is best to pivot at this time while more long term evidence and studies continue to emerge confirming that this peptide is not cancer provoking. So she continues on. Your safety is always my top priority. Thanks, Jenny, mind you. And I want to make decisions that are thoughtful, responsible, and in your best interest long term. That means a lot to me. I also want you to know that I absolutely recognize the orthopedic challenges you've been dealing with, and there are still excellent options to support your healing, recovery, and tissue repair. Y'all, in case you don't know, orthoscopic, this knee has been jacked, meniscus tear, and the whole nine. And it has been keeping me from doing what I normally do. I can't move like I want to, dance like I want to, and most of all, wear my heels. So I let her know that that was a concern. So, and then of course with my back and my spine. Um, so she says, based on your concerns, a better fit right now would be the Wolverine stack, which includes BP 157, that peptide, which supports tendon, ligament, and joint healing and helps reduce inflammation, and TB 500 promotes tissue repair, mobility, and recovery by helping the body to regenerate damaged tissues. Why the Wolverine stack is such a powerful option for healing: helps accelerate healing of tendons, ligaments, muscles, and joints, support connective tissue repair and regeneration, reduces inflammation and discomfort, improves mobility, flexibility, and joint stability, enhances circulation to injured areas for faster recovery, supports recovery from chronic orthopedic issues and overuse injuries, helps strengthen tissues, and support long-term joint health. So that Wolverine stack of BPC 157 and TB 500, which are peptides, right, helps all of those things. Tells your body, it gives the signal, go fix that. She said, I'm also happy to share that you were approved for retatrutide, perfect, which is an exciting next generation metabolic peptide. We can safely stack retatrutide with the Wolverine stack, creating a well rounded plan that supports healing, metabolism, and overall wellness. The benefits of adding retatrutide to this plan: one, supports healthy, sustainable fat loss, helps reduce appetite and food noise, improves metabolic health and sugar balance, supports reduction of stubborn belly fat and visceral fat, which is the fat that surrounds your organs that make your organs have to work harder, May improve fatty liver health, which is the genesis of all things bad. Helps maintain lean muscle while losing weight. Supports steady energy and improves overall wellness. Check, 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 check. Together, she says, this can be a true game-changing combination. Healing, repair, reduce inflammation, fat loss, energy, strength, and recovery. In that order. A balanced approach that supports your body from multiple angles, not just symptom relief, but true healing and metabolic support. Most importantly, I am here, she says, to support you every step of the way and tailor your plan to what feels right for you. If you would like to talk through this in more detail, I would be more than happy to schedule a call to review your options together. But don't hesitate to reach out with any questions at all. Janine McNamara, Liquid Lounge, Luxury Wellness. Okay, so when I read this, I'm like, beautiful. And so, but I thought about it and I replied to her and I said, well, thanks, Janine, for the information, but I thought we were going with retatrutide. Mind you, she mentioned retatrutide in the email, but I'm asleep. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm just, So I hit her back immediately after that and I said, whoopsies, I misread your email. I just woke up. So we're stacking. Woohoo! Because I love the idea. Going to use your perfect email in the documentary. Thank you so much. Then I really woke up and I said, okay, next email. So I'm slamming her with emails back to back. Giving back, I said, okay, wait, wait, wait. Now I'm all the way awake. Given my cancer history, how would we address angiogenesis effects of TB500 in this protocol? And angiogenesis, so we're talking about um, feeding blood to blood cells and that sort of thing. And if you already have like cancer cells in your body, how would that impact that? That's where I was coming from because I'm thinking in my mind because I've done the research. Research is key because I've done the research and I'm like, okay, I don't know how this will work with my history of cancer, but here's the difference. The cancer that I had was not a cancer that was caused by any genetics or being predispositioned to any type of genetics like the BRCA gene or anything like that for breast cancer or anything like that. It was not a hormonal cancer, right? But it's 6 a.m. I'm not thinking. But now, hindsight, the cancer that I had was because of the Johnson& Johnson's baby powder, right? So that's an external factor that caused the cancer. So I continue saying, truthfully, I think I would just be more comfortable with just the retatrutide to start. Then I thought again. Send her another email. Last email, I promise, I said, can we do a retatrutide plus BPC 157 stack only? That TB 500 makes me a little nervous. And I also remember the genetic hypothyroidism that affects all the women on my mother's side of the family, which is true. My mother's side of the family, we have to really watch that thyroid thing, right? Which makes it hard for us to lose weight and all this other stuff. Check your thyroid out. So then she responds to me and says, hi, when we talk about angiogenesis, it's important to understand that angiogenesis for healing and angiogenesis related to cancer are not the same processes. This is why I love me some Janine. Check me, boo. Check me. Get me all the way together. Teach me, lady. So then she says, in the setting of injury and tissue repair, angiogenesis helps create a more organized and healthy supply to support healing of tendons, ligaments, and connective tissue. Cancer growth, on the other hand, tends to rely on more chaotic and abnormal blood vessel formation. There's a lot of misinformation circulating out online, and the science in humans is still evolving. So it's very reasonable to proceed cautiously. It's also worth noting that angiogenesis is a normal part of of how the body heals, and several regenerative property. I'm sorry, and several regenerative peptides, including TB500 and BP157, support this natural repair process. That said, your comfort level is what matters most, and we can absolutely tailor the plan accordingly. That's what I'm talking about, a physician who listens, a medical professional who listens, right? I'm speaking physician in your life, Janine. I'm just saying that right now. I know you're an RN, but she listened to me. So what she did is that she corrected me and she taught me I know what you hear and what you read, but this is what it is. And while my fears are properly placed, let me tell you the real deal why you really don't have to search. But beyond all of that, what matters to her is my comfort. So you can't get any better than that with liquid labs. Okay, so far I'm loving this experience with them. Here comes part two. I'll read the rest of the email chain. Okay, so now we are back to the rest of this email. So she let me know that my comfort level is what matters most, and we can absolutely tailor the plan accordingly. I completely support starting with retatrutide alone and monitoring your progress slowly. Retatrutide can provide some meaningful benefits on its own, including improved metabolism, reduced inflammation, increased energy, and support for healthy weight management. Another option we can consider, especially for tissue repair, and I lit up like a Christmas tree when she wrote it, is GHKCU, GHK copper, which was on my list of things to try. Commonly known as the copper peptide, which we already have in our bodies. Has shown promising effects in supporting tissue regeneration, collagen production. So your girl about to get this straight lit, and connective tissue health, and is often viewed as a more conservative regenerative option. Perfect. Most importantly, we will move step by step, monitor how you feel, and make decisions together. There's no rush. We can always reassess as more data and your personal response guides us. That set me at ease. So I responded to her. Yes, I wanted to do the GHK copper anyway. So whatever you recommend is what's best for me. I trust your judgment. You are the professional. This is true. I have done a lot of research online, hence my brief AM panic. But I trust that you have my best interest in mind. So whatever it is you like to do, let's go with it. Because truthfully, my knees and my back has awarded me a loss of consortium. I miss dancing. I miss working out hard. I miss wearing my heels. So, knowing all that you know about me, oh, and I also have small little nodules on my thyroid. I forgot that. I will take whatever you prescribe. It's important to let them know all the things that you're dealing with in your body so they can direct you the right way. Anyway, I said, I asked just one thing. Please keep the nausea away. I cannot handle it at all. Thanks, and I stand at the ready. I stand ready and eager for your guidance and next steps. So excited. Can't wait for others to watch this. So Janine replies to me. Mind you, 6 in the morning and she is totally engaged. Remarkable. She says, Tangela, first, thank you for your trust. That truly means so much to me. I hear you about missing dancing, missing your workouts, missing your heels, and just wanting your body to feel like you again. That's exactly what our goal is here, to get you feeling strong, mobile, and confident from the inside out. Because of your history of cancer and thyroid nodules you mentioned, we are going to proceed thoughtfully and cautiously, which is always the safest and smartest approach. We don't want to introduce too much too soon. Instead, we will build your plan in a gentle, strategic way so your body can respond positively without overwhelming your system, and especially to help keep the nausea away. Because I can't handle it. I'm a punk ass when it comes down to nausea. All right, so she continues. Here's the plan I recommend. We will start with which is retatrutide, and GHKCU, the copper peptide. So we're going to stack. We're not doing the Wolverine. We're going to do what I wanted to do in the first place, which is retatrutide and the copper. These two peptides work beautifully together, and they allow us to support healing, metabolism, and tissue repair at the cellular level while keeping things tolerated. Why this is such a strong approach? I think I've already read this, but no. Why is this such a strong starting point, especially for your orthopedic concerns? Retatrutide benefits. Helps reduce inflammation throughout the body, supports metabolic health and energy, can improve joint stress by reducing excess weight and inflammation, helps stabilize blood sugar and reduce food noise, and often improves overall stamina and recovery. The GHKCU copper peptide, here there's benefits. Powerful tissue repair and regeneration support. Helps reduce joint and soft tissue inflammation. Supports healing in knees, back, ligaments, connective tissue. That's me, that's me, that's me. Promotes collagen and elastin production. Improves recovery after injury or strain. Supports hair, skin, and overall cellular repair. This combination, she says, is an excellent foundation for someone dealing with knee and back discomfort, reduced mobility, and inflammation. Then, after your body has adjusted, in a couple of weeks, we'll gradually introduce BPC 157. That peptide is well known for targeted healing and is especially helpful for orthopedic issues. So, BPC 157, that peptide, when they add it, she says, will support the healing of tendons and ligaments and joints, help reduce pain and inflammation, often helpful for chronic knee and back issues, supports gut health, which can help reduce nausea. We'll add this slowly and intentionally once we see how your body responds to the first phase. Perfect. That sounds like the perfect plan for me. And it goes right along with the program that I saw for this. Now, here's the important part. Well, my hair is getting frizzier by the moment. It's humid out here, but it feels good out here. But it's getting frizzier by the moment. I know y'all are watching this in real time. Y'all know I don't care. I just be me. Anyway, she says, Janine says, most important about the nausea. I completely understand your concern, and we will do everything possible to minimize that. Starting low and advancing slowly makes a huge difference, and we will monitor you closely along the way. Our goal is to steady your progress while keeping you feeling well. I'll place your order tonight, and you'll get started on your healthy journey. I truly believe this step by step approach gives you the safest and most effective path forward, especially given your medical history, while still moving us towards your goal of feeling strong, active, comfortable in your body again. We are going to get you back dancing, back to your workouts, back in those heels. And I genuinely cannot wait to see you respond to those amazing peptides. You're not doing this alone, she says. I'm with you every step of the way. I responded, Janine, thank you. I'm in tears reading this. You're my miracle. Literally, when I read that, I was like, I'm a crybaby. So, so she responds, we are going to get you across that finish line. It's all part of my higher purpose and passion, which is another thing. I felt like I connected spiritually with her. Like I could, you know how you know the kindred spirit. I felt that, and and that was it. I think. Yep, yep. She sent that, and then after that, she begins to send um, information on the prescription that I have, the starting plan, and how that goes. So I'll do another video later on to talk about that. So that was the 6 a.m. morning blaring situation that happened when I got this email. But stay tuned, more to come. Take care. Have the absolute day that you deserve. Okay.